All right. So here we are. Patriots week. Not going to sit here and waste a whole lot of time. I do have to work the day job later, so I want to go ahead and get into this. They got Drake May starting. One deep completion, one touchdown, but they don't really throw it deep. It's also only been one game, and they had 4 deep attempts. They only ran the ball 8 times. Okay, so I guess we are just going to go ahead and try to defend the deep pass, see what happens. Feel like we should be able to do what we need to here against the Patriots. Looks like same thing for their defense, really. Pretty much the exact same stats. They blitz 38% of the time, or they're in zone defense. Whew. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and keep running inside, right? That's what we do. We're just going to expect to run the ball here. Hopefully we can get an interception on Drake May. Going to win the turnover battle. 300 yards, yeah, that's fine. 24 or less, yeah. So the idea is just trying to get the idea is really we're trying to get sorry, start thinking about something else. Trying to see the stream, and I can't really see it on my screen the way I'm supposed to. Alright, checked on my phone real quick. Looks like it's okay. That screen just decided it wants to tweak out. Whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade some players. Isaiah Land, whatever, doesn't really matter, just need him out of the way. Oh, he has another upgrade token. I wonder why he got 2 upgrade tokens there. DeForest Buckner. Oh, you know what? It's because our defensive line got extra XP for shutting down the run game against the Ravens. So here, let's go. Let's look at his ratings to see what we're looking at. 92 block shed. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's just go. Let's go power rusher, right? Work on what he's good at. Try to get that up. Power move. Got +1 block shed, +2 power move. That's good. So now 89 power move. So next time we're going to hit that again. Hope that he gets another power move. Puts him over that threshold. With Latu. Gonna go speed rusher here. Not even gonna look around. I just want to go speed. Doesn't end up getting speed. Does get an acceleration though, which is good. Very, very good. And then Dio here. Go run stopper. And then Isaiah Land. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? So you can see week 1, we beat the Ravens 13-10. It was a close game. Again, low scoring. So, but we were able to get revenge. We lost twice to the Ravens last year in Baltimore, and then we go into Baltimore week 1, the first game of the 2024 season, and we're able to beat the Ravens 13-10. So coming in, trying to start this season 2-0. Going against the Patriots. As you can see, if you didn't know, Michael Parsons, Chris Jones are on the team. All 3 of those guys we see for the Colts all have X factors. We're just going to go in with the uniforms we have. We're not going to spend time on that today.
It's week 2 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor.
Looks like we have another Thursday night game. So starting this season with 2 Thursday night games. And we're 2 Thursday night games on the road. Sorry, coming in Gillette, we beat the Patriots last season in a game in Germany, so hopefully we can come in here, whoop them again. I'm pretty sure we blew them out.
The first drive will start at the 25.
Kind of just expecting us to come into this one and be able to blow them out. Now, I also think we may have been playing on all-pro difficulty at the time. We're playing on all Madden now, so maybe that has an effect.
But he only
We're
threw
going to go
one
ahead,
touchdown pass,
blitz
and
him on
he
the
wants
first
that
play
to
of the
improve.
game.
He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing
Knocking
the end
that
zone.
out, let's go.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener.
Let's
Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying,
sit on
hey,
that
let's
cross
see if we can
here.
do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Let's go.
And not much to speak
over
of.
that.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're
Keep
able to shut
changing
down
our
the running play on
formations
second.
here. I
Yeah, I
think
wouldn't
that's
be
one thing
surprised
that'll
now.
benefit
A
us
little
in the
bit of
long
pressure
run.
going
Is
at the
changing our
quarterback in an
formations,
expected
keeping
passing
them on their
situation.
toes. Oh, I thought I went to his stick him and it didn't do anything.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
I probably just should have pressed square going at him, but I tried to do the hit stick so that I could hit him and pop that ball out.
I'm just scratching my head here trying
And
to
it just
figure out
ran
what
by
was
him as
going
if I
on
didn't
there
do it.
defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver,
Come on, man.
make sure it's someone on the short side of things,
That's what I'm
not
talking
deep
about
downfield.
on this
They
game.
can
They're in
hurt
the
your
hit stick
defense.
change on this game. I don't know what they did to it, but
Stevenson
it's
now
not what
on
it used
first
to
and
be.
10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The
2
hit stick
yards
that's
the
in the
loss,
college
2nd and
football game
12.
is a hit stick
Part of their
that they
struggles
need
last
to
week was getting these negative plays
put
on first
back
and
into
second
Madden.
down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
DeForest Buckner, 2 straight tackles for
behind the line of
loss.
scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt they'll
We're
get
gonna do
another
a nickel
opportunity here on
trap
3rd
right
and
here.
long.
Couple of
See
plays
if we
set them the
can't get
wrong
them
way,
to
and now they face a
make a
3rd and
mistake
14.
with the blitz coming. Oh, he ran the
Keep it on
ball.
the ground.
DeForest
And
Buckner
just a short gain that time
there
as they're
for
able to
another
get him
tackle for
down.
loss. Him and Chris
Just a
Jones.
yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because
Oh,
not
he got
only
a
does he
yard
take up
on
the
that one,
space
okay.
and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself,
Let's
as we
go.
just saw there.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this
as
one away.
expected, our
And
run
this
defense
punt will
is
go
incredible.
out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any
Come
level
on,
to design their
come
ideal
on.
leader of a
We're
team,
gonna switch
I think
sides,
they're gonna
run
check
to the
every
right
box with
here.
This guy, he's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays
ha,
calm under
ha.
any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates
JT
each and
slipped
every
away
week.
from that tackle. That was nothing but
The
green
numbers
grass.
for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Counting down toward the midway point in
like
quarter
this.
1. 2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Oh,
And he'll be tackled
but
right on the chalk
JT
at
should
the
be in the
45.
zone now with a
16
10-plus
yards
yard
to
run.
pick up
So
there. The Colts have a first down.
he's gonna be
he was solid
real hard
last
to
week,
stop
over 100
for the
yards in
rest
their
of the
victory
game.
on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily
no.
the same,
Gotta
but
get
they
another
want
one,
it
I
to be,
think.
right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he can only manage to get a couple.
Stop him
2nd
right at
and
the
8
line on
coming
that one,
up.
basically.
The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
Looked like that defensive end was breaking out that way. Ended up doing more of a contain right there.
24th in the league against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Let's go. What a spin move right there.
Inside the 45. That's good for an
Beautiful.
Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Charles,
right.
Thursday night game.
Let's go
I think
here.
a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys?
I can't believe we didn't get that block right there. Come on, man.
Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's go with this mesh spot here. See what happens with Pitt.
Richardson.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Got a man. It's
dump
complete
that
to
down.
Jelani Woods.
If it's available, let's take
And let's
advantage.
face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
This is a fake press.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
Let's go. JT.
And he's going to be
breaking
brought
a
down
bunch
on
of tackles
what will
right
be
there.
the
That was
final
incredible.
play of this first quarter.
A little
No
bit of stick
score
work helped
after
us through
one
the hole
on
on that
EA
one.
Sports.
Another big gain. JT might be in the zone now.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the
With
Colts
that
in
one going over
possession.
10 yards. Hopefully
As
he's in
they've
the
got him with a
zone.
1st and 10.
No, he's not. What I gotta do? One more, okay.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
There he is. He's in the zone now.
And he gets it inside
Let's go.
the 10 to the 9. 51 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and
Great
goal.
blocking on
Part
that
of their
one.
strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight
Let's
up the
go,
heart of
let's
that
go,
front
let's
for an
go.
excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Ooh, see what we just did there? Okay, we're gonna. Oh, I can't switch sides.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll fight
I don't like that I
forward,
can't
maybe to the
switch
line of
sides that I
scrimmage, but
want
that's
to run to
all.
on that play.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
After I sent
Defensively, though,
Jelani
they had
to
a
the other
chance
side,
there
I
to hit
had
him for
exactly
loss,
what I
couldn't get it
wanted
done.
on
Looked
the
like
right
someone was
side.
able to knife into the backfield, but he
it
wasn't able
wouldn't
to
let
get
me
him
switch.
down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Oh
On
no.
2nd down, it's Taylor. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt,
Wow.
here they get him behind the line. He lost
Looked
2
like they were
there,
going
and
to give
it's
me that
3rd
one for
down.
free.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
What do we want here?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's do that.
Now it's Richardson. Buying time to his left. Throw
Let's go,
taken by
JT.
Taylor,
Let's
left
go,
side.
JT.
Touchdown.
Breaking the tackle, getting into the end zone. Let's go.
Taylor.
What a
His
play.
first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game.
Being
as
able
they
to scramble
take
to
the
the
lead
outside
here in
right
this
there
second
helped us
quarter.
out so much. And just have to give it to
Throw
JT
there,
and hope
I
for
don't
the
wanna blow it
best.
too out of proportion, but he looks
And
a
it
lot
works.
more
We
comfortable
put
in
balance
his
beam
second
as an
season.
ability
You can
on
tell
him.
he put the work
That's
in
how
the
that just
offseason,
happened.
and
Being
what I
able to
mean
stay
by
upright
that
and
is
stay in bounds
understanding
was
the
only
playbook,
because we
not
put
just
balance
the
beam
plays
on.
and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do.
Let's go.
You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your
Oh
top
my
players.
goodness, I
Guys,
can't believe I didn't just
you
get
make plays in
intercepted.
this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
They'd love to just strike
They're
back
going
with a
single
touchdown right
back,
here, and if it's a long
but they
play,
have
so
3
be
wide
it. But
receivers.
the main goal, get a couple of
So we're
first
gonna go
downs,
cover
run some
one
plays,
hole
run
here.
some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A throw over the middle.
Hey, why are we not on
and
top
able
of
to
these
get
guys?
this
We're
one
just
across
letting
the
them catch it and
45
then tackle
before
them.
he's
What are we
brought
doing,
down.
man?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying
We're going
speeds. Because the key is to
I-form
create
here.
hesitancy on the
So we're
defender's
going to
part.
go
Always so
4-4.
empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? The play action fake. They'll He'll dump this down to Stevenson. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all
Before
they
his
needed.
Buckner
But
would
he's
have
certainly done a nice
moved
job
with that
spreading the
spin
ball
right
around
there.
on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Those little
They'll go
short
down as a
crosses,
gain
man.
of
He's
6,
hitting
and
those
it's
so
second
much.
down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from
Can
the
go with the man
37,
blitz
here's
here.
a 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Come on,
Henry
man.
brings it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Back to throw again.
Oh, Latu about to
And
get a
not able to get
sack.
it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, 2nd down.
Sheesh.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to
They're going
connect
gun
and try and
bunch.
pick up another first down.
Here's
So let's
2nd
do
and 10.
this.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
Now they go screen. It's complete.
illegal contact.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Wasn't even anywhere around the ball. What are we talking about?
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
We're
One
trying.
thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
They're
you're able to hit a
certainly
receiver
trying.
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4.
Let's
Go
go.
down. Brought down at the
Exactly what we
20-yard
needed.
line.
Chris Jones getting in there for a
Now the
sack.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
We're going to do nickel 2 trap here.
So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He read it. He was
That
just too
a good
early
job
with
there
it.
defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Let's go,
They let
man.
him get all the way down here. Now
We still
the
got
field
3
shrinks.
timeouts, too,
They've struggled
so
to convert, and that
We got a
last
chance to be
incompletion
able to
brings
make
up
something
4th.
happen.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Lucky
Here's
that
a
one
pass
wasn't
on first
intercepted.
down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
No,
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete
open.
as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling
I don't know
up, trying
how
to figure out
good
a big
his
play here on
stats
third
are
down
supposed to
get
be
the momentum going again.
for me to be able to hit those passes. He has
Now
like
they face a
97
third and
deep
10
accuracy.
after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Yes, what a throw and catch.
Tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The gain of 19 and picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Oh,
That is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
All right. And you see the
try
clock
middle, low,
almost
high.
empty, so
We're
this
just
is
going to
likely
try to
the
get it
last
to
play
Pitt.
in the second quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Oh, I can't believe he didn't just catch that.
Incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached intermission. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Throw deep. Defend the short pass. They've been doing so much
Welcome
of this
back.
short
Halftime over. We are ready for
Gotta be able to stop
number
that.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Oh, a good-looking return.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
In a
All
game
right,
like
down
this,
to
you're
43 to
fighting,
start
you're
this one.
scratching, you're
Very
clawing,
good.
you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Let's go
Good
read
starting field
option.
position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Let's go.
And a good burst there gets him
Getting
7
that
up
defensive
to
end to
midfield.
stay in
Well, no
place.
matter how they phrase it, staying
Let's
on
go
schedule,
hand that
staying
one
ahead
off.
of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down, another run with
Ah,
Taylor.
man, we got to be there for that
Another
blitz.
run
What are we
there, and
doing?
It's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Goodbye.
The 20.
Yes, sir. That's why you put a human joystick on Jonathan Taylor right there. Able to run away from people without losing any speed as I turn.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red
Let's
zone.
go.
They're going to sell out
Ashton
to stop
Doolin
the
with a
run,
big
try and
time
hold them to a
return to
field
set
goal.
us up
But
damn
once
near
the
at the
running back
50.
gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate
Jonathan
after that.
Taylor with the
And he
big
not only
time
picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second
Baseline
half.
press underneath.
Needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. Was a small man.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
As they take over the 36-yard line. And that is the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
I know it's just the first
Let's go, man.
It didn't feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of play. And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away.
On this stretch away from Judon.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Come on.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Richardson. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have great field position.
I didn't see that guy.
Return just shy of midfield. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Come on, Nick.
So he's got to take
Nick
this
Cross
feedback
getting in
that
there
he's
for a
getting,
4-yard
negative or
loss. Let's go.
otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Douglas, the man in motion. 2nd and 14. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. Yeah, that's good.
Zaire
for a
with
gain
the
of
quick
6.
stop. Let's go.
And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Come on.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll work free from one
They're just
tackle,
going to give
but
up
that's about all as
on a
he's
drive
taken
like
down.
that. I'll let them. That's the
2
second
yards
time
on the
they've done
pickup
that in
there.
this
It's
game.
4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return possible here as they angle
have
this
no
one out of
interest in
bounds. Colts
kicking the
taking
ball to our
field
guy.
Again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. The big guys up front have created space.
Like, why are we double teaming
Through it.
that guy,
He
man?
probably
Come
got
on.
some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that.
I'm getting greedy right now, but I want to pass the ball, you know?
Richardson to throw off play action. Out to his left.
Come on, Jelani.
Pass caught.
Let's
It's
go, man.
Woods. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Nowhere to go,
I know
man.
there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Richardson off the play fake.
Dude.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable.
How wide open does he need to be to complete the pass?
Now they need a big
Honestly, how wide open do I
pick
need
up
to
the
be?
yardage needed?
So annoying, bro. Like if he's wide open, he should hit the
An
pass.
incomplete
Like, what
pass
are we
on
doing?
that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his target. That's
Just decided they didn't
and
want
he's
to cover
got
Pitt
another
right there.
first down as
Easy
the tackle's
first
gonna
down.
be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this
Come on,
one off.
how are we not blocking
Nothing
him,
much
man?
materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Trying to get the rookie
Well,
in
any
here to
lane
get
that might
some
have been
yards.
open there was closed pretty
Jelani's
quickly.
just
That was
not even
because
gonna
the
touch it,
defensive
dude. Like,
front,
what are we doing?
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So from the
Come
26-yard
on,
line,
let's
here's
block who
second
we're
down and
supposed
8.
to block here.
They'll keep it on the
Not.
ground. Leach down to the 25. Now third down is looming. A pickup
I don't think the
of
offensive
first
line
down
wants
and
to
just
block
1
for
yard there.
the rookie.
1 quarter remains here in
Like,
this
what
Thursday
are we
night
doing?
matchup. Back now in Foxborough. New England on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 8.
So I picked some weird ass play.
Up the middle they go.
Come on.
Leach. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on
Yeah,
4th and
of course
2.
we're going for this.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down.
Oh my
here as he
goodness.
gets this one to the 17-yard
There was no
line.
reason we should have gotten
They
that
only
first
got a
down. I
couple, but a
cannot
couple's
believe
all
that just
they
happened.
needed as they convert on 4th.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong
Come
drive.
on.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few
Lovely.
inches left. Off the option, here's Taylor.
Let's go.
And he takes
Another
this
touchdown
one
for
in
JT.
a Colts
Let's go.
touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
I'm pretty sure the Colts
And he'll
play
just take a seat, and the
in
drive will begin
Foxborough
at
this
the
year. So if we could be
25-yard
up 21-3
line. And the
in
Patriots gearing
real
up to
life
go
too,
now.
that'd be gangster.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was
See
thinking
if
to
we can't
myself,
force another
we've seen a
turnover.
lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of one-sided contests.
Thought that
But
was a
in
fumble.
almost all of them,
Juju with a nice hit, though. That's what abilities are good for in this game. If he doesn't have an ability, we're not knocking that out.
I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw a bit
Let's
late
go.
as he couldn't reach back for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a
Taking a
3rd and
chance
10.
here. See what happens.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh,
And that is incomplete.
Juju, man.
At this point in the
Probably
game,
should
they've
have had a
got to
couple
continue to
interceptions
try
in this
anything they
game.
can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
Juju finally getting an
Read on
interception.
the
Let's go.
outside as it's intercepted.
Able to keep his feet in
Picked up
bounds.
by
Let's
Juju
go,
Brents.
dude.
And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going
And
to be
who
a silver
cares?
lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
That complete
Oh, I
to
was hoping to
Downs.
turn that back out. That was a
Calling
good
a
block.
gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw.
Yeah,
Throw
just
outright,
secure
pulled
catch
in by
that.
Gowns.
Nothing crazy.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger
Might
guy
just throw this to
throwing
Pitt
it,
real
they
quick.
feel just as confident with him doing that as they
Yep.
would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They're not
It'll
going to
go
play
down
up
as a
on
gain
Pitt.
of
We're going to get
6,
Pitt the ball.
And it'll be 2nd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Nice.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 126 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Come
Trying to
on,
settle
Rook.
out to pry
Let's
that
go.
football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
A gain of 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So
Hey,
the Colts
Finn,
in
what's
possession
up,
of
man?
the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the
Let's get
left-hand
the rookie
column.
in. Try to get the rookie
So
some
1st
snaps
and
here
10
at the
now
end of the
from the
game.
30.
Kind of let JT dominate this one.
They'll keep it on the
But
ground.
our rookie has a
Leach,
hidden depth
and
trait,
he's gonna
so
get
at
this
some
one down
point
to the
we need to
30.
get him the ball,
Just
or
a
at least
yard
have
on the
him on the
first down
field for
carry,
what
so
we're
it's
trying
2nd
to do.
and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's
Now
go.
a throw here, hauled in. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
See if we can't break AD open here.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Flushed out right.
Oh, I thought he was going to snap.
Broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not
this
hitting
one
him
we do
before the
need
ball
JT
arrived,
in.
and I've got to tell you,
Let's go ahead and
you
read
can
option
often
this.
mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
How we not
Instead,
getting
in
away
this case,
from the
timed
corner,
it
bro?
perfectly and
Anthony
knocked it
Richardson's
free.
250
The
pounds.
Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, probably not much
Just
that they can do at this
quarterback
point, CD.
game
Down 3
mechanics, bro.
scores
Just some
late in the
people
4th
aren't different.
quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, why isn't he over there, bro?
They'll find Osborne here. They'll cross over.
He's the only
out of
person on the
bounds
side of the
right
field.
at
Why
the
is Kenny not on
25.
him?
27 yards there, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now
Let's
he'll
go.
dump it
Latu
underneath
right
to his
there for
running
the
back,
tackle.
complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Another interception for Juju. Let's go.
Picked up by Juju Brents.
Come on.
And the Colts will have
Juju
the
with 2
football as this is
interceptions in this
taken
game.
up
Probably
past the
should have had 3
30.
or 4.
Boy, so another interception,
man.
CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
I think
a
that's
little
3
bit.
interceptions overall because
still a work in
Julian had
progress here in
one.
his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles.
Let's go.
So the final seconds.
Get a little bit of rush out of
In
Anthony
this one,
Richardson.
they've been in control.
Been
haven't
trying
they?
to do
They've
that all day.
earned this
Haven't really
victory.
had the
No question
opportunities.
who the better team was out there in this game, and frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Just gonna see what we can do here.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still
If
throwing to the
anybody's
very
gonna
end, but now
go
this
up and get
game
it,
is
it was gonna
over.
be Pitt.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis
End up winning this
victory.
game
And it was their
21 to
defense that really
3.
made the statement after the break. They pitched the
Did
second
exactly
half
what we
shutout.
wanted to
Yeah,
do.
think
Able to
about
run
the
ball.
team that just got vanquished. They did
Had the
score in the
interception,
second
but
quarter.
other than
Do
that,
you
we're
think they
pretty
thought
smart
at
passing the
all
ball.
that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an
Let's go.
adjustment,
What a
whether it
game.
was just
128
more focus
passing
on what
yards,
they
1
planned to do
touchdown.
going in, whether they just played
126
better,
rushing yards for
whatever it
JT.
was, it all
Just
came together
overall
in the second
dominating.
half,
Defense
and no
forced
points
2
were allowed.
turnovers. Juju
That's a
had
great
2
win.
interceptions on his way to possibly being Defensive Player of the Year. So I think he actually got offensive or Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. Looking to get Defensive Player of the Year this year. Let's go manage staff. What were we working on? Right, speed for the quarterback, which we don't have enough points for right now. So that'll probably be after the next game. But get one last little speed boost for Anthony Richardson. Then we'll be good. But let's go ahead, advance the week. We got the Chiefs up next. In real life, the defending Super Bowl champions in this game. Not the Super Bowl champions. I actually believe the Ravens were the Super Bowl champions. And we beat them in week 1. But we get the Chiefs, who are 1-1. Should be an interesting game. We have 17 players we need to negotiate with, and we do not have much cap. Okay, we have $46 million in cap room. Okay, I don't know. Oh, 2025 cap room. Okay. Got Zaire, DeForest, EJ, Ryan Kelly's in here, Ashton Doolin. So we got a lot of guys in here that we're going to have to figure out what we're doing with them. I can start negotiating. See, in years past, you couldn't do them all in the same week. They would open up as the weeks went on, but all right. So next time we're on, we'll get into that. I don't work tomorrow, my day job, so gonna try to get on, do some of this tomorrow. We'll probably do that at some point. But in the meantime, working on other content, and we're gonna have more content as training camp. The guys getting together Wednesday for training camp. I don't believe practice starts yet, but they are getting together on the 24th. So with training camp coming up, we're going to have training camp updates. We're going to have talk about second year breakouts, rookie spotlights, roster bubble updates, roster projections, practice squad projections. There's a lot for us to talk about in the coming weeks, so make sure you subscribe with notifications on, share with anybody you know is a Colts fan and would enjoy some of this content. And of course, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.